at a game and be like, that was the big playmaking hero, but he's just so solid, so stable, allows you to put on so much pressure when you group up, and it's so hard to engage into him.
Snagged by your Shadow Priest, but in comes a little bit of reinforcement. Batrider joining the fray as well as Zai. Big pile up on Akke, does have a pointing grave here. Uses it a bit on the early side. The Ancients even joining this little engagement. Seems Akke may be your first blood. They get the last hit. Now looking for more. KuroKy stunned up. There will be a turn. 1 for 1. And in comes the sniper. Double shrapnel. They've got a third if they need it. I don't think they even need that last shrapnel. And they'll hold on to it. So ends up being a 2 for 1, but Secret are able to, in the end, claim that first blood.
Works together at this point.
Potentially,
they're
yeah.
also giving him quite a bit of farming space, so it would be a way to keep him relevant in the game. I think going for the Ags could really backfire, where he just runs out of steam if they take 1 or 2 bad fights.
Oh, Puppey, he's trying to be cute at the neutrals, but in comes Pajkatt. Hook shots there, and down Puppey goes. Secret unable to react in time to save their buddy. Charge gets canceled, and S4 instead makes his way on the middle. Flame break Loda, but he gets stunned by the Venge. Mech comes out, they bash him, they push him back with a Nether Strike as well, and they bring that Mech carrier down. Now Matchka pulled into the middle of the fray. 4 heroes surrounding that little Venge, and down she'll go as well. A 2 for 1, but it's a core Viper with a Mech rushed who ends up falling. Then all of a sudden, it's a big roll and a Night Stalker to Spirit Breaker. 3 heroes that go really well with Battle Trance. At some point it gets difficult to deal with them.
And while Alliance are putting pressure on this tower, it's going to get difficult with S4 now showing his position.
Oh, there's a hook on mid. Puppey caught out again. Niqua popping the early Blade Mail pickup. Gets the kill. Would have had it anyway. In the meanwhile, there's a lasso, but it's on Loda. He's rather tanky. They're going to maybe try to Nether Strike him back. I don't know if they can actually take this fight. Mech comes out. They're going to lose 1. No, Zai tries to charge away. He can't quite do it. The poison takes him down. Now S4 stunned. Another volley of auto attacks comes forth, and all of a sudden, Pablo scores a double kill.
Very questionable. At this point, they've learned their lesson and they just play a lot of more split push and try to only defend on high ground. And that is the way to go. Regardless of item build, I think this is the way they need to play the game strategically. And well, Alliance, they're also doing the right thing. The question is, this is a big moment. Can they get the first lane? And
there's
then a 20 hook shot.
Right onto Puppey. No Cox coming out. He does get off the blade now, though. Niqua pulled in deep. It is a 1 for 1 with the Zeus buying back. Now Loda pulled back by another strike. Tower's almost dead. And Arteezy not yet coming to this fight. Still working on the tier 2 in the top lane. They lay into Zai. He will drop to Loda. Both range core standing strong. They swap in Puppey. That's a dieback on your Zeus. And with that, they may just continue pushing Sin. The troll now returning, but Matt sitting back, very far back actually is Pajkatt. They charge onto Akke. Zai looking to rejoin this fight as well. That's a buyback on him too. Engaging onto Loda. There's the grave though. They need potentially a swap. They don't have one. Maybe a Venge stun. Good bashes here for the troll as well as for the Spirit Breaker. Arteezy dropping low. Pajkatt survives. The charge comes through. He needs one more hit. He goes to the TP out. He doesn't get Pajkatt. What a disaster for Team Secret. Oh, he thought he had him. And then, along with that, a couple of additional deaths, the Batrider as well as the Troll, and they came back with the Troll. They're not split pushing. What does Secret even do at this point? They're going to bring Puppey in. He might just die here to Niqua. Hookshot is ready to go again.
And Pajkatt's full health again. They have so much sustain with this urn, with the Dazzle, Shadow Wave, and they're going to get the first lane of Barracks. Minute 21.
It feels oddly reminiscent of what IG did to Alliance. Not quite as one-sided, but it's like, we're just going to run at you, and your lineup is not strong enough to fight us at the 20-minute mark. Already a lane of Rax down. Alliance looking good here in an elimination best of 3.
Yeah, and Pajkatt.
So nothing left in the tank here. Alliance going to continue their siege. And they're up on the high ground. Arteezy just now taking down that tier 2 bottom. Last time he came back, they didn't win the fight, and he died, but let's see. Loda up aggressively positioned. Toss out the Viper Strike. That one misses, but he's got the egg. So he can afford to go for these plays. And Sin, how do you initiate? If you go on Loda, you have to drag him out of swap range, but it's a level 2 swap.
They have to go now. They know Weave is down. That's like the most important thing, is that Akke has expended that already.
Well, they're not going right now. It's
Weave, it's going to be
the
like
Night Stalker just not even making his move yet. Has the ultimate, not popping it. They got to go soon. Puppey down.
S4's going to die.
KuroKy charging in. S4 will go down towards the well. Meanwhile, KuroKy runs into 3, and all the while they do find Loda. Never got off the mech. Chain bash. Then the charge through. Niqua, however, surviving. Swap in onto Puppey. They'll make their go on him. They don't even need the Viper. No mech required here. As Alliance confidently push in. That Zeus has no buyback. The Spirit Breaker, no ultimate available. And Alliance caving in. A second lane of Rax here in game 1. Looking like they might even take the full game at this rate. It's just hard to see how Secret turned this.
Yeah,
They've already taken their trades. They went for the tier 2 top and bottom. then they came back to defend, and that was Arteezy's big unveiling of his 10-second BKB. It just doesn't do anything.
Oh, and another kill for Pajkatt with Assassinate. He's now beyond God, like 10-0-4.
And the snipers, ho-ho.
Golden experience that they needed and some more confidence and just pushing forward and realizing, well, there's absolutely nothing threatening us anymore in this game.
Well, they're going to chuck out a rocket. In the meanwhile, another Aegis. This one onto Pajkatt.
It seems most of the time.
And for the most part, the Night Stalker as well.
Yeah, but he had to play support no matter what at the start. And then they gave him farm, which I think was a good call. I don't think Zeus could have really taken that much farm as he needed to get relevant. But
yeah, he was just too easy to kill at that point. They're trying to do a bit of de-warding here, and Viper Strike going to find S4. Then a hook shot comes in. Man, he drops fast. Pajkatt was ready. Fresh, shiny Maelstrom to go with his new Eye of Scotty, and he's laying into Zai. He's diving him back towards the tier 4, so kill him off too. Arteezy maybe next. Pajkatt, he'll have mercy here and deal with the creeps instead as the Zeus ult comes out. This looks to be the end. Secret getting demolished in game 1. Alliance showing no signs of the battering they took yesterday from IG. They look good here, Sins. Very good.
Yeah, this was a really good draft, really good execution from them as well. They did exactly what they needed to do. Right calls in the right order. They got a really good start with both bounty runes. They had good lanes. Found the pickoffs they needed as well.
It kind of feels like the games yesterday with Secret, I feel like that was one of the things where they struggled with against, it was Malaysia, right? Where their laning stage, it felt like they were kind of expecting not to be pressured too much.